shot from the back.
You're right.
I think it's beautiful.
So this is my plan, right? I'm going to cut sporadically, well, not sporadically, strategically, sorry. I'm going to cut strategically throughout the sizzle reel. I gotta warn you, if you are predisposed of hating sizzle reels that have aggressive cuts, I don't know why you would be. That'd be kind of funny. But if you are, then this is not the video for you. You probably should just walk away. So this is from last year, and we start off at least, okay, so this is acceptable, and then I'm doing this thing with the maps. At the time I thought it was cool. Now it doesn't seem that interesting. And then I try to make this joke about the Yeti and David. I don't think a single person alive thought that was funny. And apparently we had a couple issues. Let me show you what I mean. Like, it's interesting you left the little mouth noises in your narration. I'm not sure if that is a mistake or purposeful. Of the many transgressions that man can be accused of, ambiguous mic pops might be up there as one of the greatest. I thought we could go in two directions, right? We can either redo what we did last time and try to make it better, right, and fix this, or we can embrace it, right? This is from 2014. It says, you like roller coasters way too much, right? Look at this. Roller coaster would take over the world. It's a pretty bold statement. I don't know if I agree with that. This person just said they don't like me, but they also agreed with the previous commenter. Sorry, I wanted to do this at an amusement park, not a park. But this is the best we got, given the circumstances. See, I was debating whether or not I should or should not use copyrighted music. I was thinking on my deathbed, you think I'm really going to be thinking whether or not I may or may not have committed copyright infringement? Probably not. To be honest with you, I'll probably be thinking about how I should have became a doctor and not wasting away my life in the arts. See, going in kind of tandem with what I was saying before, right? To me, interviews, they're just boring. And let me show you a good example of this, right? Okay, so this is a man that I interviewed about a year ago, right? And I'm trying to I blurred out his identity to try to keep it like anonymous, since I'm kind of critical of his answers. But let me show you what I mean.
I would say what I enjoy about music parks is the environment that it creates. It creates an environment in which you can have a lot of fun, all within like its own ecosystem of events. You got electric rides, roller coasters, you got one of the small rides, you got like one of those Ferris Wheels things.
You see, the problem with interviews, right, is that to me they're always the same. It's like you got the dramatic lighting, and then you got a person, they're usually sitting, they're never really standing. And I don't really care about, cinematography. I don't really care about accolades or awards. I just want to make something that's interesting, that's entertaining, that's memorable.
Currently 11:03, Monday, Memorial Day, the 28th of May, 2018. We are about to embark on Brian's 200.
Okay, well, let's give a rundown briefly what we did. We went steel wheel twice, front back, gray white,
front back, twice.
And Brian, this is it, the 200 coaster.
Let's get this shit.
David is here to satisfy this moment with me.
To celebrate this moment.
So we're gonna sign off for now, and when we come back, it's gonna be a dawn of a new era. And
300.
Okay, let's go. Cut it.
Bye, Brian. 200th coaster.
Oh, it was great.
Amazing.
Great home ride. We bought the picture.
I rose my hand. I lifted my hands into the air for the first time, just for Brian, because I care about him so much. We're excited to go for 300 as well, right, Brian?
Wow.
So you might be wondering, why did I stop here? So I stopped here because of the way he specifically said it. You probably thought I was a little strange, the way he says, we're making it to 300, and then I couldn't give my answer. So when this video was taken, it was about 4 years ago, and it was the most difficult point in my life, to be honest. Among other things, I'd just been rejected for NYU, and I literally was kicked out of my AB calculus class. And to be honest with you, to me, this was like such a significant milestone, number 200, because I thought after this was it. there wouldn't be a 300, there wouldn't be a 400. I think you know what I'm saying. And that's the thing, is you look at footage like this and you think it's a happy moment. You don't know what's going on in the background of all this. And a part of me believes that's what I love about parks. And I've grown to understand that, is that for those beautiful moments, for that, 6, 7, 10 hours, whatever, how long you're ever at the park, for those hours, every single person there, they set aside their conflict. Their worldly problems don't really exist. In that moment, they embrace life for what it is. I'll be honest, present Brian is getting kind of bored of past Brian's comments. So I think instead of just talking forever, we should show this world of jubilation, of happiness, and maybe that will drill down the point a little bit better. I don't really have a good transition, so I'm just going to cover up the camera lens. Pretend like I know what I'm doing.
Hey, look at it, Brian. With David, your favorite host. We are currently outside the kiddie coaster.
Is it one word or two?
We have just ridden it. I would say it's 2 words. We met a very cool guy. He's very charismatic. I believe he was a roller coaster enthusiast, but Brian differs.
I do not think he was.
He said that he was too charismatic.
We are trying to attempt.
We're not trying, we are.
We are attempting to ride
attempting,
every roller coaster in the state of Virginia today.
Brian is going on the trip. Hey, Brian. Losing track of things. We had the balls to call the fan company and tell them that their fans blew us away.